Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, like and subscribe, I know you wanna. So in this video, we're gonna be discussing the downfall of CARRINGTON. Those of you probably know him best from his videos with Jake and Johnnie. But before CARRINGTON got involved with Jake and Johnnie, he was a model and he was still creating TikToks. He was mainly friends and collaborating with Chase. One of his TikToks went quite viral. I'm gonna play that clip right here for you guys.
Darling! Guess who's back from jail? That's right, baby! Daddy's home from prison! I've been dreaming about this moment for the past 16 years! Yes! And I miss you, my love! Darling! What is your location? What are you doing right now? Tell me right now! Put your Uber driver on the phone! Put him on the phone! Okay, darling, well, your location will do. Okay, just know, Daddy's back from jail, and he's coming for you.
But as I discussed already, what he got most well known for was when he moved in Jake Webber's house. Jake Webber made a video introducing CARRINGTON into his house as the new housemate. So I'm gonna play a quick clip of that for you guys right here.
So give it up for the new roommate.
What's going on, y'all? I'm CARRINGTON, best model ever. I'm the new roommate.
And ever since then, that's when his following really blew up. People started getting really into them because the thing is, Jake Webber and Johnnie Guilbert were really loved as a duo. They were kind of blowing up themselves around the same time. They were getting like millions and millions of views a video, which they still are. And CARRINGTON was now with them all the time in all these viral videos. So he was really benefiting off it quite a lot. And then he went on to like host with TikTok. He started blowing up on TikTok even more.
I'm so excited to have y'all on. You guys are totally sensational at TikTok Live.
Reality TV shows.
I was born ready for this competition. There's nobody that could have been better quality selected than me.
I guess there's reality TV shows for influencers these days. I don't know. Did I watch any of them? No. I don't know if they've done well or not. Then he ended up releasing some music. Night Phone done really well because he was still with Jake and Johnnie. Everything's going really well. The first kind of like, I guess, drama that he got involved with was actually not to do with him. It was to do with Johnnie Guilbert, who accidentally posted on Twitter, which is like a swastika sign, I believe that's how you say it. And a lot of people started having to go at Johnnie about that, and CARRINGTON's kind of like found himself in the middle of that. But that wasn't directly to do with CARRINGTON. Johnnie, you know, apologized for it and it was all blown over and it was all fine in like, I know, a few days, weeks. Now, I will say with CARRINGTON's success, obviously he's like a white, pretty straight boy. So, you know, his success was definitely going to be easier to get word online and stuff, you know, just being very honest. I do think CARRINGTON did struggle with the quick come up. I want to say come up, you know, obviously he wasn't like an A-list celebrity or anything like that, but obviously he got a lot more well known while being in Jake and Johnnie's videos. And I do think he struggled with that a little bit from time to time. And one of the things I really noticed was his weight loss. And a lot of people were talking about this ever since the gym video with Jake and Johnnie. I'll play a few clips from it here.
I don't have any muscle at all. I'm mostly bone.
I'm getting there. CARRINGTON's f***ing shredded.
What the f do you mean you're getting there? Look, like, you both look like f***ing Ken dolls. Well, and you both have, yeah.
He then went and made a YouTube video and he was discussing about how it actually really affected him.
This might sound kind of crazy, but I never ever did any cardio when I was losing weight, and I lost all my weight without doing any cardio because I hate cardio and I hate running and I just hate walking. It takes so fucking long.
I don't know, I guess people are body shaming in the comments. You always get some crazy person on the internet, right? Just what comes with social media, unfortunately. This then progressed and people were talking about like he was on, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but he was on stuff and he was talking about online.
I'm gonna say this, guys, I do not do that, and it is so funny seeing this because it's like, what do I
speculation
even say?
ooh,
like it's not even worth me making a TikTok being like, guys, I don't do drugs. Like, it's not even worth me doing that because, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't know. Like, it's at this point, like, I honestly want to feed into it. Like, it's like, that would be funny.
And he ended up making a joke about it, and that kind of went like quite serious for like a month. Like Jake and stuff all defending him and everyone talking about it and everyone making it like really big deal. I think it was probably just a silly joke, really. I don't think I would have personally taken that seriously, but then I'm not CARRINGTON, I don't know what they're saying. So yeah, so that was, I think, bothering him as well. People were noticing the weight loss and wondering what it is. And I did see from him in a story that I could not find anywhere. I don't know if anyone managed to screenshot or something. I can't find it on Reddit, I can't find it on Twitter, I could not find it at all. But he did put a story on Instagram, I think it's at the start of this year, about him having issues with an eating disorder, or he alluded to it. It wasn't that obvious. So I think that is what went on. I think that kind of makes more sense. I think that video of when he was, you know, half naked with Jake and Johnny in the gym really made him spiral into losing weight, probably going downhill in regards to eating and stuff. And that kind of makes sense because his appearance did get quite gaunt in the next few months after that video, and even discussed it on YouTube that it did bother him. So I think that's a bit obvious. I think, you know, it does make sense that he maybe had an issue with eating around that time as well. So I'm just saying all this to show that he does struggle with social media, and he does find it stressful dealing with the attention at times. That's something that he's made quite clear. That is something that he has spoken about even on his YouTube and stuff.
I will say this, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 for you guys, chat, for like the maybe 10 normal people who are in here right now. I would not be that upset for the internet attention to go away, because I feel like it's fun to grow and stuff like that, but I feel like I've grown to a point now where it's like so many people just like want to like see you like get fucked, you know what I mean? Like so many people just like want you to like I don't know, people are just kind of out to get you.
So this is something that he does seem to struggle with. So then what happened that really blew up this year, as we all know, I've discussed it here quite extensively on my channel, but for those who do not know, there was a TikToker called Raven who alleged that they were roofied at Johnnie Guilbert's Halloween party, and after they got graped, and all really blew up for this trio.
Because I went to an influencer party. To be specific, I went to Johnnie Guilbert's Halloween party, and at this party I got extremely inebriated. I believe that I got roofied.
So I'm going to say it in short, Jake Webb and Johnnie Guilbert, they both cleared it out with Raven, they both apologised. Jake invited Raven around his house and they hashed it all out. Johnny apologised on Twitter and Raven was very happy with the apology. That was the end of that. However, CARRINGTON done one like half-assed tweet that was really vague and didn't really take accountability for it, especially when CARRINGTON was the one who was good friends with Raven. I was the one who invited Raven into the house party. And also Raven is underage as well. They were 20 at the time, and I believe they still are 20. So they are under the drinking age, so they shouldn't really allow someone underage into a house party where there's alcohol and where they are drinking. Anyway, that is, you know, against the law in the US. So it is all very dodgy, and I have a feeling this is what Jake and Johnny were probably annoyed of CARRINGTON about for even doing that in the first place, and then the situation obviously got really out of hand. But this is why Raven was really annoyed of CARRINGTON for not really reaching out to them, resolving it, because they were actually the ones who were friends, not Johnny or Jake, and even Johnny and Jake resolved it with Raven, but CARRINGTON was their actual friend and didn't really amend it. And Raven called out CARRINGTON on TikTok, and I will play a clip of that right here for you guys.
Hey CARRINGTON, I have one question for you. How stupid do you think I fucking am, bro? Just wanted to approach the situation with the utmost compassion. So sad to hear about someone's experience after they left the party. I tried to reach out, but unfortunately was blocked. You know when you were blocked? You were blocked after I already tried to talk about it with you. I sent you a DM on Instagram, not even just on my account. I know it got stuck in the fucking request, but I DM'd you also when I didn't have my phone on my brother's account. And I know that got stuck in the request, so I also DM'd you on TikTok. Never got a response. And we were mutuals. So we were also mutuals at emo night when I saw you and ran into you and asked you if you could talk to me about what happened. And I know that you knew what was going on at that party because we were all aware that there was some security footage that I haven't seen, no one saw. You had a perfect opportunity to talk to me when I approached you at emo night, trying to get some closure, trying to get some information. That was your opportunity. That was when you and I were still mutuals on TikTok, and you unfollowed me on TikTok, and then I blocked you. So don't get it twisted. I don't know what the fuck. How stupid do you think I fucking am? I'm not a dumbass. I don't care if I'm not as fucking famous as you, don't have as much money as you. I'm a human fucking being, goddammit. And I'm pissed off. Now I'm just fucking mad. Cause I gave you a perfect. Oh my fucking. That one sentence, if you would have left that one fucking sentence out of that tweet, I would have said thanks, CARRINGTON. Really appreciate it. But no. I tried to reach out to them, but I was blocked. I did my due diligence. No, you fucking didn't! Stop lying. Take accountability. Be a fucking man. What the hell is wrong with you? And the fucking joke too is like, I really fucked with you. I really fucked with your content. I thought that you were a really genuine person. I thought you were super cool. I thought you were very sweet when I was aware at that party. And this is just so disappointing. Like, I genuinely was looking for. I was telling all my friends, like, oh my god, dude, like, Carrington followed me back and I'm so excited to make music with him. Like, this is super exciting. Dude, like, oh my god. I thought you were super inspiring, and now it's just like, that shit's a facade, bro, and that's so, like, so sad. So sad. The biggest thing I've learned on this fucking app, I'm not famous, period, bitch. The biggest thing I've learned that's been my best fucking tool to reach people on this app is being genuine and recognizing that I'm a human being, okay? And I'm not perfect, and I can actually fuck up, and I can take accountability for things sometimes. I tried my best. When you really fucking didn't, I got nothing from you, and we were mutuals. So that's a bunch of fucking bullshit. I don't, like, oh my god, that's so disappointing. You have millions of followers, you influence so many, like, kids too. And, like, dude, like, if you don't feel bad, if you don't feel any fucking remorse over this, which I guess no one will ever know for sure, that says I just threw that, so much about you as a person. That's so fucking disappointing, bro. Like, I'm so incredibly disappointed and very much over it.
And ever since then, Carrington has just been cancelled because he hasn't addressed it at all. He's just left it and people are annoyed. I think if Carrington just came out and made it right like Jake and Johnny did, everyone would be fine with Carrington now, I'm pretty confident. But Carrington is still kind of getting a lot of heat for the situation because he just hasn't addressed it and hasn't resolved it with Raven. And then a lot of people are annoyed with him about that. It questions his character. Is this guy who we always thought was a good guy, treats his friend like this? That's a bit questionable. I think that's what the main issue is of a lot of people who are fans of Carrington and Jake and Johnny. So anyway, since this, Carrington has been moved out of Jake Webber's house. He seems to be living with Chase. He seems to have gone more quiet on social media, which makes sense because I think he is over social media. I think he's finding it too stressful, and this whole situation probably pushed him over the edge even more, and he's just like, I'm over social media now. So I have a feeling Carrington's just going to be, going forward, is probably going to stay a bit more quiet on social media and just focus on like modelling and his music, which he has spoken about in the past, that he wants to focus more on his music. So I think he's probably going to do that. He's going to be more low-key on social media now, and he's just going to focus on his music because that's better for his mental health. That's what I think is probably going to happen. And who knows, guys, maybe he has reached out to Raven privately and they have resolved it. We don't know. Raven hasn't spoken any more about it, and it's just been left like that. So the assumption is that he probably hasn't reached out to Raven, because Raven was very vocal when Jake and Johnny reached out to them and made it right. So I have a feeling if Carrington did reach out to Raven, they would have made a TikTok about it just to keep everyone updated. So anyway, guys, this is the situation with Carrington. This is the downfall of Carrington. He could come back, he could make things right with Raven if he wants to, but he hasn't, and it's been over a month now, so he's probably never going to at this point. Maybe Jake and Johnny might include Carrington back in the videos again, but I don't think that's going to be an easy thing to do with the current situation. But yeah, guys, let me know down below your thoughts. Let's have a kiki, let's have a chit chat, and that is it for this video, guys. So like and subscribe to my channel for more of me and you want to baby. Hit the bell notification to be notified and pop up on your screen with a new video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.